If you're a high W-2 income earner and someone has pitched you a box house investment that promises massive charitable deductions and a big tax savings, this is a video you need to watch before you sign anything. Hi everyone, I'm Mia Taylor, enrolled agent and tax advisor at Mia Taylor Advisors. Today we're talking about box house investments and the charitable contribution strategies often tied to them. Specifically how they're being marketed to high W-2 income earners as a way to dramatically reduce taxes. We're going to break down the following: how these deals are supposed to work, the charitable contribution rules behind them, what to look out for, what questions you should be asking, and how to spot when something is crossing into a tax mill territory. So the first part, what are box house investments? Box house investments are typically marketed as modular or prefabricated housing units, often tied to affordable housing or charitable missions. They're structured so investors fund the build and then donate or contribute the units to a charitable organization. The pitch usually sounds like this: you invest X dollars and you receive a charitable deduction worth significantly more than what you put in. That's where the red flags can start. So, how the charitable contributions are supposed to work. Under the tax code, charitable contributions can be deducted, but only when specific rules are followed. Here are some key points that I want you to know. The charity must be a qualified 501c3. The donation must be completed and it's irrevocable. The deduction must be based on fair market value, not projected or inflated value. Any quid pro quo benefits received in return reduces or eliminates your deduction altogether. For non-cash charitable contributions like housing units, valuation is critical and heavily scrutinized by the IRS. So, why are high W-2 earners like you targeted? High W-2 earners are often targeted because they have high taxable income. You have limited deductions, fewer planning levers than business owners. And tax mills know this and position these deals as a way to create deductions you otherwise can't access. But here's the truth: high income does not automatically mean high deductibility. Charitable intent and proper structure is crucial. Now, the biggest red flags to watch out for. If you hear any of the following, slow down immediately. The first one is, we guarantee deductions. There is no such thing as a guaranteed charitable deduction. Deductions are far exceeding cash investment. If the deduction is multiple times what you invested, the IRS will expect strong defensible valuation support. Promoters dismissing audit risk. That's a big one. Anyone saying the IRS will never challenge this is not being honest. Appraisals provided by the promoter. Independent qualified appraisals are required, and promoter-controlled appraisals are a major red flag. Or they'll say stuff like, everyone's doing it. This is often how abusive tax shelters spread. So the IRS position on deals like this. The IRS has been increasingly aggressive with the following: inflated charitable valuations, syndicate conservation and housing deductions, promoters marketing tax benefits over substance. That's a big deal. You need to talk to your advisor about that. In many cases, the investor, not the promoter, ends up holding the risk if deductions are not allowed. Okay, this can mean the following: back taxes, penalties, interest, and potentially prepare or promoted related dispute. Here are the key questions you must ask before investing. Before you even consider a box house or a charitable housing deal, ask these questions. Who is the qualified charity and what is their role? How is fair market value determined and who is determining that? Is the appraisal independent and qualified? What happens if the IRS challenges the deduction? Who bears the recapture and audit risk? Has this structure been reviewed by an independent tax professional, not an affiliate with the promoter? How does this fit into my overall tax plan, not just for this year? If these questions can't be answered clearly, that's your answer. Now, is this too good to be true? Here's the guiding principle I want you to remember. If the primary value of the investment is the tax deduction, not the economics or charitable impact, proceed with extreme caution. Real tax planning is the following: it's boring, it's documented, is defensible, and still works even when the IRS asks this question. Tax mills, they rely on urgency, fear, big promises like we guarantee you, and complexity that discourage you from asking questions. Listen, charitable giving and impact investing can absolutely be a part of a smart tax strategy, but only when the structure is sound, the valuation is defensible, and the strategy fits your income profile. If you're a high W-2 earner and you've been pitched a box house or charitable housing deal, don't rely on promoter explanation alone. Get an independent review before you move forward. And listen, before you go, remember to like, share, and subscribe. This helps the algorithm share this information with others just like you who are searching for real answers and want to make informed decisions about reducing their tax liability without putting themselves at risk. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.